Today's lesson I'm going to be showing you how to use your clip mask tool. Okay, first let me import my image. Let me import this little baby here. Okay, now this baby, you can place this baby on any shape of your choice, either circle, rectangle, star, and all of that. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to come here to my shape tool. I'll click on ellipse tool, which is my circle tool, then click and drag. As I'm dragging it, I have to hold down my shift tool so that it can give me a perfect circle. If I don't hold my shift tool on my keyboard, it will not give me perfect circle. You can see. Okay, all right, that is it. So I'm going to change my color. First thing, let me click on my pick tool. After drawing, I click on my pick tool, right? Okay, to change my color, I will have to double click here and then give it another color. I don't like the black color. Okay, so I'm going to be placing this baby now inside this circle. Just watch the way I do it. So to achieve that, I'm going to be taking this baby on top of the circle. Okay, then I will right click on the baby and I will click create clipping mask. Okay, you can see the baby has entered the circle. I'll just move the baby inside. Did you get it? So I'll go over it again. Let me delete it. I'll go over it again. Let me bring in my baby here inside. Okay, then click on my ellipse tool. I'll press shift on my keyboard, then drag to give me a perfect circle. Okay, I'll click on my pick tool, then let me place the circle well on the baby's face. Then I'm gonna change the color, or let me leave the color, it doesn't really matter. So for me to place this baby now inside this circle, I will click and drag the baby on top of the object. You get it? So I will right click on the baby and click on create clipping mask. You can see that. Then I'll click outside. So this is it. This is how to create clipping mask. Okay, so there's no need of changing the color because assuming I trim the picture then before I can do that. Okay, so that is just basically how you can do clipping mask, and you can as well do your clipping mask to an object, to test. I'm going to be typing a test here. This is your test tool. Okay, this is test tool. It enables you to type. So I'll click on my canvas, then I will type any letter. Let me type letter G. Let me click on the test tool, then I will come here. You can see the test size is 2.8. that is why the test is tiny. So I'll click on, let me click on 36. Okay, before I will click on my canvas. So I'll click on move to. Okay, so this is test 2, right? You can see the 4 corners where you can easily increase your object. I'll press shift on my keyboard and click and drag it to make it bigger. Okay, it all depends. This is one way of increasing your object, but your test. I'm going to Ctrl Z and show you the proper way of increasing your text. Okay, just click on your text here and highlight it. Click, I believe you know how to highlight. Okay, then highlight it, then come here and increase the text. I mean, you can make it bigger, then click on this space and type in 200. Okay, I click enter on my keyboard or I click here. Okay, so I'm going to be changing the font to another font. I'm going to change the font. I want to change it to area black. Okay, this is it. So to change my text color, I'll click on text and highlight it. I will come here, I click on it and give it any color of my choice. Click on my move tool. Okay, that is one way. Okay, that you have to highlight the text. So another way of formatting your text, let me show you something here. Okay, you click on character to bring out the panel. Okay, so this is the panel for your text. So you can easily come without highlighting your text, change the color here. I believe you get me. And then you can increase the size here or decrease the size here. Let me take it to 170. You hit enter on your keyboard. Okay, so that is it. So this two is capital letter, this one is italics and all of that. So we're not going to go into that now. So I want to do clipping marks on this text. Okay, so I'll come here and bring in my background. Okay, put it here. All right. Okay, so I'll just position the background on the text. Okay, so my background is already on the text. So what I do, right click here and click on create clipping mask. You can see that the background has entered the letter G. Okay, it has entered inside. So you can apply backgrounds to your text to make them look unique. So make it to be more creative, you can apply backgrounds to your text. Okay, just like I've just done now. So okay, this is the end of this lesson. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson.